Welcome to my channel where we discuss various topics related to Quebec and Canadian real estate. My name is Joseph Noor. I'm a licensed real estate broker in the province of Quebec. In today's video, I am continuing our series on divided co-ownership, aka condos. So if you haven't watched a previous video, I strongly recommend you do. There's a lot of valuable information I've went over in these videos. In today's episode, I'm going to be touching on the topic of gross versus net area, and we're talking in the context of a size of the condo unit that you're looking to buy. Okay, so let's first start off with the gross area. That's usually when you're looking to buy a property. The only time gross area is going to be mentioned is if you're buying a brand new building, so a new development, or the condo unit just got recently built, because that type of area is usually found on the architectural plan that the builder used to build the unit. And what you need to be careful when you're looking into the gross area is that there could be variation between what's originally on the floor plan and what end up being built, right? And when you're buying a new building, a new condo that hasn't been built yet from the builder, there's, in Quebec at least, there's a document that you're going to have to sign, which is a contrat préliminaire, preliminary contract. And in that contract with the builder, you will notice clause that mention that there could be degrees of variation between the gross area and the net once it's finished and built. So something to think about, and just be careful. So it's very important that when you're buying a brand new property, whether it's a house or it's a condo unit, that you look into the builder to make sure that they're credible, they have history, they have experience, and so forth and so on. But that will be a topic for another video. What's important to know, what I want you to retain, is there could be a degree in variation between what's actually on the floor plan and what end up being built when you're looking into a gross area. The second is obviously the net area, and that's the one we want. Because that's kind of like the official, if you want. And the net area will be found on the certificate of location. That is an official document that you'll actually need when you go sign the deed of sale at the notary. And that document is created by a professional. Here in Quebec, we call them arpenteur géomètre. And like I said, you need that document when you're going to sign the deed of sale. And on that certificate of location, you will actually have the net area. It's also important when you're buying a condo unit and you want to look at the exact area, that you don't rely on the municipal assessment, because there could be some variation or could be erroneous. So what you want to rely on is, like I said, the certificate of location. So if the property is being sold by a broker, legally, we have to mention the net area that is based on the certificate of location. And that document, again, if the property is being sold by a broker, they will have a copy of it that they're legally required to share with you before you make an offer, or even before any offer gets accepted. You need to review it. And it needs to be recent in order to pass at the notary as well. Or you can download a copy at the online Quebec Land Registry, Registre Foncier du Québec. You need certain information on the property for you to be able to search it, and you can download it for a fee. So that was for the net area. So again, this is what we want to look for whenever we're looking to buy or sell a condo unit, is the net area, not the gross. Also, if you've watched some of the previous episode on the topic, I had mentioned that, we had talked about the private area, which is the condo unit, and the common area. And one of the mistake that often home buyers or sellers do is they think that, example, the balcony, which is a common area with restricted use, is part of the condo unit, the private area, which is not. So when we talk about whether it's gross area or net area, we don't count any of the common areas, just the private area. So that means the balcony or even the parking spot should not be included in the gross nor the net area of the condo unit. So very important for you to make those validation. If the property, again, is being sold by a broker, they should have made that distinction. And if you're buying from somebody, from the seller directly, just make sure you do those validation. And that's going to be found in the certificate of location and in the declaration of co-ownership that we talked about in length in a previous episode. So that pretty much sums it up for gross and net area. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in this next one. Thank you.